Ah, more adverts. Well, might as well go get a snack.
Hello.
Hey! But haven't you heard of
Even,
knocking?
well,
What do you want, Talon?
oops. I didn't mean to do that. I forgot I was in survival, in creative. I knocked.
Are you done graffitiing and vandalizing my house?
Uh,
Raichu, come and kill him! I need the
I thought you wanted
1.21
to know.
gigawatts again.
What? No, no. I thought you wanted to know how to make Pokeballs.
Oh, yes, okay, okay.
Would you like to follow me to my
It's nighttime
Pokeball
out.
Emporium, where I'm
It,
gonna
it's the
help you
it's
learn
the
how to
po
make them in survival?
it's the Pokemon Emporium open at this hour.
Um, just follow me.
I
It will
suppose
be.
if you own it,
Hey, I'm the owner, so.
yeah.
Whee!
I'm.
Whoa! Hey, Nidoran female, no.
I mean, if you look at Demon's dynamics, that place is because it's run by a complete lazy idiot. Yeah, it's never open. Ooh, what do we have here? When did this pop up? Welcome to Talon's Pokeball Emporium. Empoleon.
Emporium. No, not Empoleon, Emporium. Come on in already.
Okay, so you got a Pokeball, a button, a hammer, and an anvil. Ooh, shiny doors. Shiny. Shiny.
Hello,
Yeah!
welcome to Talon's Pokemon Emporium, here to service all your Pokeball needs.
Safe.
Are you gonna come in or not?
You're gonna make me jump again?
I didn't mean to make you jump
Meh,
that
sure.
time.
That.
So here we are to learn how to make Pokeballs in survival, right?
Yes.
So,
Do I
we
need to be in
start off
survival?
with iron. It takes a lot of iron, as you can see. And hey, who put that chest plate there? That's not how you do it. Although the recipe is slightly sideways. No, that's
What?
the recipe for not a sideways chest plate. No.
Wait, what?
One of these.
What?
And
What?
a special anvil you're going to need for
So
pounding out some Pokeballs.
I can't use the normal one that I used to use name tags?
No, you can't. It takes a
Oh.
very special one. As you can see over here, it has this little knob on one end.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And to help use that, you're going to need to make a hammer. New recipe for Pixelmon, which involves two
Can
sticks
you
in the
hit people
center
with it? Can I hit
and
can I hit
iron.
people with it?
What? No,
Can
no, no,
oh,
no, no, no.
what disappointment.
And iron in a helmet-like shape like that. Or you could use gold or wood, stone, diamonds, but in a shape like that,
So
depending on which you
anything
want.
that you make normal tools out of.
Yes.
Okay.
And you're going to need iron discs for every
Ooh.
single Pokeball you make. And that'll you make that by putting iron on the bottom like this, three on the bottom, and that gives you five iron discs.
Ooh.
Now, the other recipes require these apricorns, which you'll find around the world. There's these little trees that grow, and you can harvest the apricorn off the top of them.
Mm-hmm.
Come into this chest, you'll find some supplies I've already made up for you.
Oh. Ooh, hammer. It says attack damage.
Apparently. So yes, you have your buttons,
I've
which
got
in
evil
one of these
cogs in my mind.
furnaces, I already cooked some stone to cobblestone to get stone in this furnace, and we have cooked apricorns in the other furnace,
Ooh, cool.
which you've already noticed in there. So now to actually do that, you'd need to place one of your discs.
Does
So
this
the
work in creative?
hmm?
Does this
Uh,
work in creative?
I don't know. It sure may or may not. Try going in survival for this. There we go. So place it on. See the disc there? Now use the hammer and you have to not. No, you have to left click and hold down left click when you're using the hammer. You just broke the.
Oops.
Okay, place the Pokeball disc on top.
And use the
Hammer,
hammer.
ham. Don't left click.
I am confused. I
Or
don't
don't
want to be
right
left
click.
right.
Left click and hold down
I'm
left
doing it.
click.
I'm doing it.
And you should watch it go 1, 2, 3 down.
Probably didn't.
Once
I
it
wasn't
hits
paying
that
attention.
1, 2, 3, it's done. And now you have a Pokeball lid. You can do the same with the iron base. Same principle. So as soon as it hits that third tier, it's done.
Where'd it
Diamond
go?
hammers are really, really good at floating on top of my counter.
How did it pull it back?
Okay, now in your inventory, because you don't even really need a crafting table for it, you can place the iron base now that you have, and the Pokeball lid, and a button in there, and that'll make you a Pokeball. And once you have that, you can start capturing. But wait, there's more.
Capturing!
There's more. You can make a whackload of different Pokeballs.
Give me
How
an
does that
electric.
sound?
Give me an electric ball.
I'm pretty sure we can do a fastball, but I don't think we can do a purely electric ball.
Let me know.
Come on, this way, please.
One moment. I need a moment, which is code for lag.
Oh, yeah, there's something I do need to look up too. You can go down into oh, 1 minute back. Where was I? Where are you?
I'm going to the crafting room.
Yes, crafting room. Yep, I don't know who will get there first, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I left the garage open in the back, so I'm here. 1 minute. I have to look up something I forgot to look up.
Oh
Um,
dear. I'll just grab a bit cake.
Okie dokie.
Oh, bother.
Yeah, so
That didn't work.
where are you?
Nowhere. I'm here. Ta-da! Magic trick.
Nowhere. Uh-huh. Oh, she just doesn't give
Let's
me
just say I gave the viewers another demo of the, one-way glass.
the one-way glass. Uh-huh. Okay. Now here we have all the recipes you're going to need for every single Pokeball you can currently make in the Pixelmon mod.
Wow.
Yes, let's start over here. We have your basic Pokeball, which I showed you with the lid that I
What
gave
the?
you.
I'm hearing a turret.
Yeah, you're hearing, where is it? Oh, come on. Where are you? Did I make that door iron? Oh, right there. Yeah, you're hearing a turret.
Ah! It's shooting me! It's shooting me! It's shooting me!
Okay, come back here. Pokeballs. Yes, it'd be left over from, um, my attempt to get you with the turrets in, Portal. After you showed me the portal. I'm in creative, it doesn't work. Anyways,
Aww.
Pokeballs, come on.
They're killing Talon.
Maybe later. So we have basic Pokeballs, 3 apricorns in a row. That's your basic Pokeball. It
Uh-huh.
yields 5 of them. Gives you Pokeball Disc. Yields 5, regular Pokeball, you know the drill.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the Great Ball, which is.
Ooh, they're great! Which is actually just cereal, but yeah. They're great!
See, these you need to actually cook all of your apricorns for this. So you have 2
Ooh.
blue cooked apricorns and 1 red in the center, and that gives you 3 Great Ball discs, which you then have to hammer out and make into lids,
Ooh, great balls.
just like how
Great.
I made you do it in the in my Emporium.
Yeah, and I failed miserably.
Now, the Ultra Ball disc, you need
Ooh,
two
they're
co
ultra.
if you insist,
Okay.
two cooked black apricorns on either side and a yellow one in the middle. And that
Uh-huh.
only gives you one Ultra Ball disc.
One?
Yeah, I know, expensive recipe. So those are your three basic Pokeballs, each one a little bit better than the previous.
Yeah.
So Pokeball, Great Ball's a little bit better, Ultra Ball's a little bit better than that. Now we start getting into the special ones.
Uh-huh.
Um, yes.
Oh my.
Anyway, special ones. We have first one, which is absolutely the most useful, is the Dusk Ball disc.
Dusk, dark, ooh, evil, yay.
Dusk. Dusk.
Dark.
No, it's not dark, it's dusk. Green on either
Don't
side and a
spoil it
black
for
one
me.
in the middle, and all cooked, of course. Now, these balls are better when used either underground, where there's not much light, or in during the nighttime. They get a
Ooh,
little bit of a boost. And that recipe yields three
free.
dusk ball lids.
Cool.
Next one over here is the level ball disc, which this one's really handy because um, what it does is when you're fighting a Pokemon and your Pokemon is like levels, quite a few levels above the Pokemon you're fighting, it makes it easier to catch them.
Uh-huh.
So it makes it easier to catch a lower leveled Pokemon than the Pokemon you're using to fight with. Now, to craft this, and it's very specific, you need a black one first, then a red in the middle, and then a yellow one on the end.
And it doesn't work backwards?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, because I've tried it, and it's very specific on the ordering you need to do for some of these recipes.
Okay then.
Now, the next one we still have down here on the bottom level, I'll do the bottom level first. So we have a moon ball disc.
Moon. Ooh, I like moon.
Mm-hmm. And
Insert
this one, this one is a cooked blue apricorn, followed by a yellow one in the middle and a black one on the end. And
Uh-huh.
what this Pokeball does is we have another Rayquaza from looks of it in the spawned in the plains. Oh well.
I prefer
Oh
my...
well.
Yeah.
Ha. Yeah. Anyways, this one makes it easier for you to catch Pokemon that require a Moonstone to evolve. So Clefairy and Jigglypuff,
Uh,
Nidorina, and Nidorino. Those ones will be easier to catch with one of these.
mm-hmm. Cool.
Over here we have a Luxury Ball.
Luxury. Sounds comfortable.
So you need a black apricorn, followed by a red one in the middle, and a white one, all
Uh-huh.
cooked. And this yields, I think that's
Free.
three luxury ball discs. And this one boosts the happiness of your Pokemon you catch.
Ooh.
I
Well,
do
I'm
believe, if
pretty
I'm not
sure.
mistaken, it makes it a little more
Oh.
friendly. I think. I'm pretty sure on that. So EV should be helpful. And now with the latest update, Golbat to evolve into a Crobat.
Ah.
Now, the next one we have here is a heal ball disc
Yeah.
that is crafted with two white on the either end and a pink in the center. Now, what that does is, well, it's a little bit redundant at the moment because what Pixelmon does is it instantly heals your Pokemon when you capture them now. But anyways, this one, when you're battling a Pokemon and you want to capture it, it'll instantly heal all the damage you did on it, as well as any status changes you might have done to it. So
Uh-huh.
paralyze, burn, whatnot.
Convenient.
Yep.
Um.
Now this one, because you had a lever in the way, so I sort of changed it to red to represent a red apricorn. Yeah. That's the lever for our garage door.
I
If you
like it. It's red. You know how people say never push a red button?
Uh-huh. Anyways, yes. That
Somewhere
would
in
be
some
the
part of the world, an explosion just occurred.
this is how you make a primer ball disc.
Oops.
What did you do?
I misclicked.
Uh-huh, we'll leave that. It's not important. So that's two white apricorns and a red apricorn disguised as a red lever in the center, and that gives you three primer ball discs.
Would it not
Uh,
just have been easier to put the line of apricorns, like, in the middle line or on the top line?
yeah, it probably would have, but all of them were on the bottom. I wanted to keep it on the bottom. A little OCD on my part.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, I'm not quite certain what this ball does. I personal speculation, I'm not sure if it's true. Think it may make catching shinies easier. I have
Mm,
no idea if that's true or not.
okay,
So don't quote me
I'm
on
done
it.
acting as if I don't know what Pokeballs do. The Premier Ball is something you get when you buy 10 Pokeballs at a Pokemart. It has the same catch rate as a normal Pokeball, no special purpose apart from to look special. That's better.
If you insist, my personal speculation, but nah.
Well, I know the
Anyways,
facts.
over here we have the netball,
Ooh, Netballs.
crafted with two black on either side and a
Mm-hmm.
blue apricorn, cooked apricorn in the center. That gives
Ah,
you, let's see, what was it?
three.
Three? Yep, it gives you three of them. Now, netballs are really nice because they make it easier to capture water and bug types.
Ooh, you love bug types.
Yep, and we know how many water types there are out there, so yep.
Mm, wow.
Now, over here we have a dive
Um,
ball disc.
yeah, I just wanted to admire it for a little longer. Yeah,
You're
to
lagging, aren't you?
1 frame a second apparently, but I'm not even getting that. Okay,
Over here
survive.
we have dive ball disc,
Ooh,
made using two blue on either side and a pink in the center.
cool.
And
And it
this
gives
yields
you
three of
three.
them. Now, dive balls are better for finding Pokemon, capturing Pokemon that you fish for.
Uh-huh. It's raining.
1 minute, I hate rain. Well, working in it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's so horrible in our survival where we can't toggle it, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Now, back up here on top,
Ooh,
up to the
Carpenter's
second
ladder.
level, and believe me, I was running out of room to put these recipes. We have, first over here, we have a red one,
Huh?
followed by a yellow in the middle, and a green one.
Zoom in.
And that gives you a friend ball disc, and that gives you
Aw,
three of them.
friend.
Now, this one, I think it boosts the happiness to 200 immediately when you capture it.
Wow.
Yeah, that makes capturing, that's really handy for capturing an Eevee that you want to,
Umbreon or
um,
Espion.
Umbreon or Espeon, yes. Now, we have the Love Ball disc,
Uh-huh. I think
which is just three pink apricorns in a row. Why are you trying to hit me?
you're on the ledge.
Yeah, I'm also in creative. You're not going to push me off.
uh.
Anyways, Love Ball disc. This gives you three.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And yes, this
Well,
is supposed to make it easier to capture Pokemon
of the
like
opposite gender to yours.
opposite genders of yours, I believe.
Hmm.
But yeah, I just sometimes
It's
sometimes with these balls it doesn't really I just tend to just throw them out whenever, and in one of my games, my Emerald game, I managed to capture a Rayquaza full health with a dive ball. Which I'm going, what the heck?
yeah, well, it's not exactly a preset thing. It's the luck of the draw. Using the right Pokeball
Yes.
just increases your chances.
It increases your chances, but it doesn't guarantee capture.
Nope.
Anyways, here we have the Safari Ball, which is times three. You get three of them, so that's two green and a yellow, and it has to be that
Ah.
way.
Oh. Cool.
Because there's another recipe that requires two green and a yellow, but it has the yellow in the center. But
Ah.
we're getting ahead of ourselves. Um, Safari Ball. Anything special with them?
The only way to obtain them is to be in the Safari Zone in a Pokemon game.
Yeah, but other than that, they're like normal Pokeball rate,
They
capture
have
rate.
the same capture rate as a Pokeball. Yes.
Yes. Next, we have the Heavy Ball Disc, which gives you three of them, which is three blue
Ooh,
apricorns, cooked
Snorlax.
apricorns, in a row.
Wailord. Groudon. I'm just listing some of the heaviest.
Snorlax.
Yeah.
Snorlax, Hariyama, Lapras, I do believe, are all considered heavy Pokemon. That would make it easier to
Ooh.
capture with it. And Wailord and Hariyama are not yet in the Pixelmon mod,
But
even
Groudon is.
3.0.
And Groud
Groudon is.
and is the absolute heaviest Pokemon.
So yeah, heavy balls would be very nice there. In my Soul Silver version, I actually managed to capture a Lugia first throw with a heavy
Uh,
ball.
oh,
I didn't
cool.
even bother trying to weaken it. It caught it. I'm going, whoa, okay. Anyways,
Lucky.
yeah. Here we have the would you place down.
I didn't place. I lag broke something.
Uh, okay, not important. Um, we have the fastball disc that I was telling you about.
Fastball.
Yep,
Ah.
this one has two red on either side and a yellow in the center.
Uh-huh.
And what this ball does is it makes it easier to capture Pokemon that
That
are
has a
more likely
high
to
speed
flee.
stat.
So, like something like Abra that has teleport, that would make it easier to capture one of them.
Plus, it also works good on Pokemon with a high speed stat.
Mm-hmm. So, like the legendary dogs, if they or beast, if they ever manage to get in here.
Mm-hmm.
Raikou and Suicune. Can't wait to have them
Uh, I
future update.
Entei. He better be
I thought,
rideable. Like Luxray not being rideable, I am so angry about that.
yeah. Anyways, next we have a repeat ball disc,
Ooh,
which is two red on either side and a black in the center.
a repeat ball. Cool.
And that makes it easier to capture Pokemon that you have already captured before.
Uh-huh.
And over here we have a timer ball disc.
Ah, that's how I caught a Rayquaza in my emeralds.
Yep, it's one red, one black
Mm-hmm.
in the center, and a white. In exactly that order.
Yeah.
And timer balls, the longer the battle goes on, the
Mm-hmm.
easier it is to use them to capture something.
Yeah, a good rule of thumb is as soon as the opposing Pokemon has run out of moves and starts using Struggle, it's time. Which is
Yeah, that
exactly how I
particular
got
boss.
Rayquaza.
Ah.
I allowed it to just struggle its way to like red HP and time ball and da da da
Hmm.
da 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 boop.
Yep. Anyways, the last one we have here
Ooh, it's the
is
green and yellow one again.
a nest ball. Now, as I mentioned before, just like the safari balls, there's two green, but this time the yellow is in the center. It is very specific about that.
Okay.
And this one makes three nest ball discs.
Oops.
Now, what did you killed? You killed the recipe.
Well, they saw it. They saw it.
Yeah, green on either side, yellow in the center. Anyways, um, yes, for when you want to actually raise a Pokemon, this one is very nice because it makes capturing Pokemon under the level of 20 much, much easier. That
Mm-hmm.
seems to be the level range that I've found in all of my experimentation, but lower leveled Pokemon are easier to capture. And
Ah.
lower level Pokemon have a better chance when you race them, you get to choose better moves for them because most of the
Mm-hmm.
higher level Pokemon, when they spawn, they don't have very good moves. So
Terrible.
sometimes you may need some of those.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and that's all of the Pokeballs.
There's
Keep
a
in
lot.
mind, you do need to smelt all of the apricorns and cook them in the furnace to get all of this because it won't work with just a normal apricorn. You need to cook them.
Aha,
But
there
that's
is
it.
one thing you forgot.
What did I forget? What did I forget?
Are you blind?
Oh, the Master Ball? That is the only Pokeball you cannot craft. You have to get it through either a Pokeloot, which is really rare to do, or a boss drop, which
Ah,
I've actually had a boss Pidgey drop, two of them at
yeah,
once.
lucky.
Yeah, I was a little wow, okay. But yeah, there is one ball that I've noticed that isn't in amongst these for sure, and that's the quick ball. I don't think they have a recipe for it just yet.
Is it in 3.0?
I don't know if it's in 3.0 or not, but
Hmm,
that one usually makes it easier to, as soon as you see a Pokemon, throw, or as soon as you get in a battle, the
yeah, I
first thing
love
you do
quick
is throw a
balls.
Pokeball, and it's a quick ball, and it usually almost always captures it, but not all the time.
Hmm.
So that's it for the
Oh,
Pokeball
there's another
tutorial.
missing one. The
Which
Cherish.
one?
The Cherish Ball, which is something only Pokemon you get in special events will ever be in.
Ah,
That's the
yeah.
only legitimate way to get it.
Yeah, like the shiny Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina I got for event Pokemon. They're in one of those.
I got those, but I missed out on Garatina.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's it for the Pokeball recipes within my Pixelmon Minecraft. So I think we're able
Awesome.
to head back to survival and use some of this newly gained knowledge.
I can't wait, even though I already know the statistic.
Specific
I already know the statistics of Pokeballs.
statistics. Ah,
But
but you didn't know how to make them.
no, I'll admit I'm someone who plays in creative a lot.
Uh-huh.
Like, apart from the survival you see Talon and myself do, I don't do survival. Full stop. No. The
So
fact that
yep.
it's a building game, and having to, like, not build straight away, it gets to me.
Mm-hmm.
But yep,
So, yep. Back to uh back to survival we go.
okie dokie. See you next time, guys.